an educator preparation program screening for Angelo State University Professional School Counseling Admission by Amy Jensen. My name is Amy Jensen. I'm from the Pacific Northwest, but now live in South Texas. I'm a single mom to 3 teenage boys. Since I was young, I knew I wanted to do something involving children and education. Naturally, I assumed that meant I would teach. What I didn't realize was that I had a lot of life to live to get me to a place where I would know exactly what it was I wanted to do and how I could help others. There were people to meet, children to raise, and situations to face before I could articulate just exactly what it is I wanted to do. I spent my first 15 years of adulthood raising my young family while running youth programs for private schools and churches. This included teaching kindergarten through 12th grade physical education and music, and offering mentorship for middle and high schoolers. During this time, I led a classroom of 1 to 2-year-olds in an early education center. As the teacher of this class, I realized that I had some knowledge in this area regarding children and their development, and was a beneficial resource for parents when there were questions. Having a natural desire to be with children and develop strategies their parents could use during their development did not prompt me to stay where I was, but rather see where those abilities could take me. As soon as my children were older and more independent, I knew it was my time. After an interview with the Director of Counseling Services of a large school district in Texas, I realized that school counseling would be a great fit for me and provide me with great fulfillment. I would get to experience the classroom on this journey as a student and as a teacher, an opportunity I did not want to pass up. The possibilities this degree opens up are worth my time and commitment. There is no denying that pursuing the professional school counseling program will take time, dedication, and commitment. I've had the desire to reach and influence children who may not otherwise have a positive influence in their lives for a very long time. Until the last couple of years, I wasn't sure how I was going to do that. I set a goal to become a teacher 2 years ago, thinking that would be my ultimate goal. I was excited to make a positive impact on children however I could. Having already completed my associate's degree during high school, I just had my bachelor's degree to finish up. I decided to major in psychology and get an alternative teaching certification in the state of Texas so I could have options in the future, and I'm glad I did. I finished my bachelor's in the last year and a half, and am in the middle of my alternative teaching certification currently, with a goal to be done by Christmas of 2022, and getting a job in one of our middle schools mid-year. My ultimate goal was determined just months into my bachelor's degree. It was decided that I would continue on the path to teach while getting my master's in school counseling. As an adult, I've gone to counseling for many years for many different reasons and seasons in life. One of the greatest things I have that is beneficial in my adult life is the practice change that counseling afforded. The longer I have spent practicing healthy coping skills and behaviors, the more I realize how beneficial these skills would have been as a child while I was developing and learning habits. To understand my feelings and my reactions and what I controlled would have helped me navigate young adulthood in a much more effective manner. I have a strong desire to help kids establish a strong foundation and make a real difference in their lives that goes beyond just academics, but explores all aspects of their lives, including social, emotional, and mental facets that may have an effect on their academic performance. Teaching allows for the opportunity to build relationships with students while teaching them content. I believe teachers have a very important job to not only help students with their academics, but also help to mold them into contributing members of society. While I agree that academics is a very important aspect of growing up, I believe that critical thinking, problem solving, and emotional regulation are just as important to a child's development. Environmental factors greatly affect these aspects, and therefore a student's academic performance. My passion truly lies in being a source of safety, consistency, and reliability for all students. The school counselor is to help all students achieve academic success. They help students plan for life outside of school. They discuss high school and college, careers, and military options with students and help with the logistics. Counselors advocate for students and their academic goals, helping them identify their needs and act as an agent of change to increase the rate of success for all students. School counselors support students in all areas of development, including academic, psychological, and social aspects. They act as a voice for academic goals when needed. They help students manage and regulate emotions, and they help students cultivate relationships with teachers or mentors, peers, and family members. They're able to offer short-term counseling for students with a wide variety of information and resources for long-term care if it is deemed necessary. Counselors also provide information and resources for teachers, administration, and families of students when necessary. They are equipped to develop activities and services for students that provide help for their individual circumstances. In addition, they are able to assess their own developments and services to ensure their effectiveness and make improvements or tweaks as necessary. Counselors have a well-rounded yet cyclical job. There are many important characteristics to possess when pursuing a career in school counseling. Because of the diverse backgrounds of the students, a counselor must have a good understanding of diversity and the different ways people are diverse, including culturally and socioeconomically. This understanding of diversity will span outside the realm of the students to their families, administration, and teachers. A genuine care about the well-being of others is vital to being a professional school counselor. The ability to perceive and understand another's emotions or feelings, called empathy, is extremely important in this profession. Students need a compassionate and sympathetic counselor, someone kind and friendly and able to think of others. A professional will be a good communicator, both written and verbal, and have the characteristics of a good listener. Along with these qualities to help others, it is important for professionals to be self-aware and willing to learn and grow with what they discover about themselves internally. There is a responsibility to have integrity and always do what is morally right. Professionals are problem solvers who are quick on their feet and adapt to changing situations. They will need to be able to assess situations and determine a plan of action. I have always taken pride in treating others kindly and an ability to empathize or sympathize with them. Sometimes it is easier than other times, but it is always important and valuable to me to treat people with dignity and respect. I desire for people to feel their merit and worth. The profession of school counselor has importance to me as I feel it encompasses my very nature, according to the words and advice of mentors, personality tests, and the morals I have found most important thus far in my life. It allows me the opportunity to share with others a kind and understanding spirit, to make a difference in the lives of others, and to help them see their value. The profession of school counselor is less of a job to me and more of a purpose. Future students deserve a counselor with drive and a desire to help and give of themselves however they can. I am up for the challenge and ready for the journey. Thank you.